All right, so we're gonna do the exterior first, and then we'll go through and do the interior. You can go online and see the floor plan of a 311. This is the same. I think what I'm gonna do is just point out if there's nicks, dings, scratches, things like that, because that would be the only difference. Otherwise, this unit is so lightly used, it's not even funny. The first ding is right here. There's a scratch in the graphics. It happened when my truck was parked next to it and the wind caught the door and the door slid into that and caused a scratch. When we bought the camper from Burlington RV, we had it ceramic coated. It's dirty because we haven't washed it. Where it's in storage right now, I don't have water, but it's beautiful and it cleans up super well with that coating that they put on. We did add the flow detectors for the LP so that you know how much is in them. It does have the Nautilus system. All of the hoses and crapper tubes and all that stuff will be included with, because we don't need it. This is just some stickum from the sealant. It's not scratched or damaged or anything like that, but I just wanted to point it out for anyone that's traveling a distance to see this. We did put new tires on. I didn't want the Westlakes, and this unit came with Westlakes. So we did the Goodyear Endurance, and you can see the tires have a ton of tread on them. If I have a couple hundred miles on them, that would be it. It does have the automatic leveling system, which is really nice, and the auto connect back onto the fifth wheel. The other part that has some damage, if you want to call it that, is right here. And what happened is we had the plates on with a zip tie, and one of the zip ties broke, and so it was swinging. This probably could be buffed out, but again, I just want to point it out so that everyone knows the unit and what it looks like when you get here. We'll go up on top. You can see we did max air vents on all of our vent covers, which is really nice. It helps keep the heat down. You can keep those open. You don't have to worry about rain, and roof is in perfect condition. There's no issues with it. You can see on top of the slide. Coming around, we have the outdoor kitchen. Everything's perfect. I mean, hardly any use on this at all. Coming to the dining room slide out, again, nothing. We have the step covers on, the batteries. Here's the other LP tank with the fuel meter on there. The batteries are brand new. I just put in two, let me latch this up. I put in two Golf Cart 6-volt batteries in parallel, so we have 12 volts. They're deep cycle, it'll run a long time on those. And then to keep them charged while it's in storage, I added the solar panel trickle charger. All the cables, the 50 amp cable, we have a 30 amp cable as well, will come with it. And then when we go inside, we got the carpeting on the steps. We did add the built-in GFI surge protector. There's a lot of funky electronics in here, and campground power can be very finicky, and so we didn't want to have any issues with that. You can see we got the fridge, and there's nothing that I can point out as far as anything wrong with this camper, with the exception, there's a piece of trim here where their little nails, they went too far. But that's really picking. I think there's one spot, you can see it right here, where the floor was torn by the slide out. It's a problem with slide outs, and you just kind of have to deal with it. If you're into campers, you are aware of that. Pantry with the light. little storage area. It's got the back bunk. So one of the issues that we had, yep, and it did it again. So Grand Design has an issue with these beds, and it gets a crack in this molding here, and we brought it in for warranty and they replaced it, and it's got another crack. So I don't know what to do with it. They didn't have any ideas. It's got the half bath here for the kids. We did buy a ladder for the bunk, so that's good. Here's the other bunk. The blackout shades are phenomenal for sleeping. I mean, it lets hardly any light in here, which is cool. We go up to the master. The only addition here was a TV was installed just a couple months ago, so you got a TV in the master, which is nice. Otherwise, everything else is as you would expect. No stains, no nothing. Everything is good to go. Here's the bathroom. So you have you know, your head, medicine cabinet, and I was trying to open it's probably easier if I do that. We got the shower with the shower head. Trying to do this one-handed is not working out real well. So storage, we're gonna get all of our stuff out this weekend. There's a lot of interest on Facebook, and it sounds like a couple people want to come out and look, so we're gonna take all of our personal stuff out, and then it will be ready to go. So anyone has any questions, let me know. Thanks.